Well, good evening. Cocktail time. I'm going to tell a little story here. That's why I'm dressed in orange, because it's a hunting story. And you don't want to risk getting shot when you're reciting silly stories on the web. Anyhow, um, April is not only my birthday month, but the day after my birthday a year ago, I lost a couple of good buddies in a tragic automobile accident. And I just love these guys so much, and I love their families, and I just thought I'd do a little poem for them, a little hunting poem. And the poem's called Elmer and the Bear. Now Elmer Jones awoke at dawn and put his hunting breeches on, and he looked upon that shotgun on the wall. He made up his mind then and there to bag himself a hunk of bear. At a hunting he had plenty on the ball. He milked the cow, fed the hog, then he kissed his wife, called the dog, and he picked his gun and started on his quest. He crossed a creek and hit the trees, threw back his head and sniffed the breeze, let out a yell and pounded on his chest. Here comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run. He hunted all the morning through, but not a bear came into view, while Elmer's thoughts were on the kitchen range, for he was sick as he could be of lamb and chicken fricassee, and craved a mess of bear meat for a change. Poor Elmer's mind was in a fog, and he paused and he sat down on a log to get his faculties back into the groove. He heard a noise, and standing there before him was a grizzly bear, and thought at time he'd better make his move. Here comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run. So he grabbed his gun and turned around, but Mr. Bear just stood his ground, and Elmer said, "It's either ye or me." His gun refused to go, and so he knew somebody had to go, and said, "Farewell, I'm leaving now." Then Elmer's shoulders sprouted wings, and his feet developed inner springs. To linger longer he was disinclined. So he ran so fast through muck and mire, his ankles set his socks on fire, and still that bear came running from behind. Here comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run. Well, a deer with antlers 8 feet wide got in the way of Elmer's stride, and both of them went heading for the brush. Now Elmer said, "Now listen, son, if that's as fast as you can run, move over, 'cause I'm really in a rush." The bear was gaining inch by inch, and finally reached out for a clinch, as Elmer saw the fence around his place. He leaped the fence and landed hard, jumped 60 feet across the yard, and he slammed the door right there in Bruin's face. Well, here comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run. Well, the bear was trying to get inside, and Elmer sought a place to hide, and Mrs. Jones began to pull her hair. She said, "This fuss has got to stop. Why don't you let the matter drop?" And Elmer said, "Well, why don't you tell that to the bear?" Then Elmer's wife said, "Listen, goon, how come you think you're Daniel Boone, whose appetite for bear meat you should thrive?" He said, "Honey, I'm sure you are aware that Daniel always killed his bear, but I brought this son of a gun home alive." So there you go. Words to ponder.